Hello, everybody. This is Reed with Friday Night Bricks. I'm just working on some of the Hope Castle tonight. So I've got a bunch of packed ice. I've been haven't been doing much of this. I've been doing other stuff lately within the game, and so I'm just gonna try and get another level down. Make sure my silk touch is on, so I don't destroy the elements. So I'm probably gonna just probably be building the layers right now. So I'm just going to try and get at least at least the roof sections done on the ones that are down this, or at least these couple, and then I'll be building wall sections on the other parts of this. So because I've got I got like a half of a chest full of packed ice, so I'm going to see how far I can get with this. So these sections will be too high when they're all done. So of course the ice is a little, kind of a little slippery. You slide a little bit. So I guess I could be reading Ready Player 2. Ready Player 2 came out, I think this week, or within the last week or two. So I actually got the hardcover, so I read about a couple chapters already. I'm like chapter 4 maybe or something. So pretty cool. I was a fan of the first book, Ready Player 1. I like the movie too, but this book definitely adds a twist to the saga, so it's actually pretty interesting. I'm not sure if they'll make a new movie. Might be what I've read so far might be a little bit tougher to do. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So. Let's see here. There probably needs to be something else on there. So. This is going to take a while, and this is going to be a major undertaking. Not to mention, once I get to wanting to do the keep on the inside, a lot of that land's going to have to be leveled to some extent. Might not be leveled all the way down to the ground. It might be a little higher. So, I mean, chances are it's going to be one of those things where the keep might get the one change that the castle never really got as the keep never really got a big massive elevation change. It did get a little bit of a change. It just didn't. I mean, it never got a real massive one. So this might be the chance to build the keep up much higher. So we'll see. So we're just going to keep building here. I mean, the one thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to light the underside with some bricks. I did get a lot of the glow stones in the nether. I'm going to have to use some of those to kind of light up the under area. Right now, I think there's just torches in there. So there's some light, probably not as much light as I probably need. So. Nice. And I'm definitely going to be draining. I'd be interested to see. Obviously, I haven't not super familiar with Minecraft, but I mean, I'm wondering if I use up a lot of the ice. I mean, does it rebuild itself? Oh wow, that one didn't fall. See, it slid a little bit across the existing ice. And so, I mean, I did make some early mistakes early on in terms of the alignment. So, and the main goal will be, once it's done, to make sure it's lit and keep the creepers away so they don't explode and blow up the blow up the castle. That would be bad. And let's see here what we got. So I think I need some obsidian. The only difference with this versus the actual Lego version is I'm not going to have the two blocks like I would have for like plates. I'm going to actually just have the angle part of it, since the other part would be just kind of overkill anyways. So, and as you can see in the distance, the gatehouse does have a little bit more height. That I have to kind of look at too to remember what I did with that. So, because the gatehouse was bigger for the most part, I just got to figure out. Never really had the two floors it was kind of. I mean, I guess it had stairs going up to like this middle level, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. A little bit more of a. I'm using the obsidian in certain spots to kind of give it the, give me the corners of the module. So if, let's say, a creeper takes out some of this, if it explodes the ice, I have at least the obsidian at the key points, so I'll kind of know, hopefully, how to fix it. Would be the goal. That would be the key. You don't want the whole thing to just kind of get destroyed. It's a little bit, it's been a slow going. I haven't been doing a lot of it lately. Kind of been taking a break, went to the Nether for a little bit. Been mining a little bit, building a rail. I have a video out there on my YouTube of the rail setup that goes to another location. So, kind of a location I was actually using as kind of like maybe a vacation home / it turned out to be another good mining area. It's actually probably, other than the mine that's up in this mountain, it's probably, and you can see some of the rail there going up over the top, probably the other big mine that I have, specifically because it's actually got an abandoned mine in there. So it turned out it was actually kind of cool from that standpoint, that it had an abandoned mine, and kind of stumbled upon that. That kind of just kind of happened. So kind of just building the upper kind of areas, like the not so much crenellations, but some of the just upper sections. I mean, we'd actually, as these go up, these will go. I'm building it pretty much close to what the castle, Lego castle version would have been like. For the most part, the only thing that's tough is for height. Really can't do one cube for one plate. It's just kind of a little crazy in my mind. So it's, I mean, I think the amount I picked is reasonable. So pretty much, anyways. If not, it'll still look pretty good. Hey, M Productions, how's it going? So just playing with ice. Also been ordering. April's of Facebook has been pretty, or the Pick-a-Brick, the April's of Facebook Pick-a-Brick chats have been pretty active lately. There's a few that have had some decent parts. So I had one order come today with some tiles and some slopes, and then I ordered some more stuff when he posted the other day. I'm probably gonna have to talk to him again and get some more of the white slopes. So just because I'm going to probably do some rock work on the next version of Hope Castle. Will be smaller, but hopefully have some nice rock work and stuff. Is hopefully the goal. You know, give it a little bit, give the next version a little bit more height. So just because I think the height, the rock work, and all that adds a nice perspective. 2 cubes equal 1 brick. I don't think I did that. It'd still be pretty massive. I think it's almost the opposite. I think 2 bricks equal 1 cube is kind of closer to what I think I did. I think more or less. Just from the standpoint that when I built it over there, and all for basically height. I mean, so for length and width and everything, it's cube per stud. So every cube equals a stud. For the height, like if you look at the distance on the old keep, that one, it's one of those things where I think I did 3 layers. I think even like when Tanya was in there, she said it was too short. So that was probably, so these are all 4. So it's including the floor, it's 4. So that one's 3, but that one includes the floor in that 3 number. So Tanya said that was a little too narrow. So I went with 4. And basically the reason of this size is because if you go back and look at some of the aerial views I've showed of this, that keep over there is considered one clover, one leaf of the clover. So I mean, it's gonna be 4. The keep inside here will be 4 times the size of that one. So that's kind of why it's the way it is. So because I had a smaller version of this already under construction and took it apart because it was when comparing it to the existing keep over there, the original keep, it wasn't going to be anywhere near the size it needed to be. So, and then I've been trying to use the scaffolding in the game to build the gatehouse, and that one's going to be an ordeal. That one's not going to be easy. These are all pretty much the same. They're all for the most part, all the height. So it'll be 4 more going up, except for the corners. So all the corners will be 3, so they'll be 12 cubes tall. Everything else would be 8. So I've had the ice sitting around, but I get sidetracked pretty easily. So yeah, I can kind of see it there. I'm not on the. I don't have the StreamYard on the main screen. It looks like you're maybe Sig Pig wearing a holiday hat. Is what it looks like. I still gotta get my sig pig and all that. I gotta do all that. Motivation's been kind of low. I did clean my build table a little bit today, so I can get the castle that's over on the floor here out to storage. Kind of get that cleaned a little bit around here. Not that it really matters with the pandemic and stuff. There won't be a lot of holiday stuff going on here, so but I'll get it clean. Probably gonna for the month of December for Friday Night Bricks. I think I'm gonna do a couple episodes of the castle, the new castle creation, and a couple of the Winter Village sets. Maybe the train and the train station. I'm thinking. Just got the hunt for the. I'll look and see what power functions I'm gonna have to use for it and hunt those down. So. They do have a bunch of those. And then I usually use the S brick for the control. Usually for the most part, works pretty good. So I used it. I mean, I did have the motors. The train motors were in a. They were in a Harry Potter modded train. Okay, so let's see if I look back there. See, the other one doesn't even have the walls. These have all got the roof sections on. We'll drop down. Yeah, so there's some light in there, but they're still kind of dark. We're going to skip over this guy. I know, you know what? That's going to be, I'm going to build walls, because that's the next kicker is I don't have a way to get up. I'd have to build the stairs in the gatehouse, and I'm not super duper thrilled to be doing that today. So let's see here. Okay, so we'll probably start the actually, I guess it does get to go. Oh, there, okay. More ice. Ooh, look at this. This ice is going to be gone pretty quick here. Just have a sinking suspicion. We'll grab more ice. I do like your new profile. It's always good to change it up. I haven't changed mine in a long time. Pretty much been the same. Probably need to do that. Maybe signify people that I'm actually doing stuff. Kind of cool that Beyond the Brick raised a ton of money last weekend. Kids in Need. They raised a ton. That was pretty impressive. So we're gonna chop down here. So yeah, gatehouse. Yeah, these are gonna be rather large. I mean, I don't know if the doors I might have to relook at and see if I can make them bigger. I gotta look at that and see. I was trying to figure out. I don't think maybe they really were as big as I thought they were. Kind of looking at some of the old pieces. Some of the old door frames are still in existence. They still exist. And some of this might be a little dark for. I need to move the staircase. I have an existing staircase over here, but I'll make it kind of like a grand staircase, open from both sides, up from both sides over in the middle module over here. So it looks like, as you can see, I still have some ice. I'll use all that I can use before calling it quits. So we'll just kind of do this. We're going to do. We'll get a fair amount done. Actually, What was in here? Oh, that's the obsidian. That's right. So this should be permanently using it 4 stacks left. So so these already kind of have a base a little bit down. So missing that. We'll go back. We'll go right that corner over there. And they did run. I mean, the other reason to maybe raise this in the middle, there's I got lots of weird water in there. There's a couple lakes and stuff that I found in here. So. So I'm so tired. Did kind of try to read a little bit of Ready Player 2 last night before bed. Let's see. This is kind of where I had to redirect the river to the river here. Did get some redirection to it. So these are more or less lakes, I guess, right now, because the river was rerouted. I mean, the only other thing is to maybe run it. Can maybe run under the castle, and that's a possibility too. But definitely, if you were a fan of the first movie and the first book, definitely pick up the second book. Definitely well worth the read. I mean, I get sucked into it pretty quick. It's nice, right in this. And actually, what's wild about the whole scenario of Ready Player One was even the book was the book was set, actually, in a futuristic time where the kids were actually learning, video learning, kind of like they are now, which is quite actually humorous, because the movie didn't really convey that. You saw clips of kids looking at stuff, but really wasn't, I mean, once reading after reading the book, I was like, yeah, I mean, it would have been really, really, would have been even a much bigger seller right now with all the kids actually doing virtual learning. So, because that's what they were doing in the movie. So. Definitely lots of new twists in that new book. Definitely interesting. I'm just trying to think if I can have that. Technically, I guess the floor is 1. Actually, I guess I didn't have it. Probably should have. It's okay. We'll just go like this. There we go. That's one side of a wall section done. And I guess technically some of it could have been glass too. I guess I wasn't thinking, or windows. Something that can always be altered, I guess, at some point if I really want to do that. That's 3 blocks down. It's going pretty quick here. Dang, not twice. Interesting. Up the ice for some reason. And just trying to keep it day the whole time, just because it'll make it so much easier to keep from guys trying to blow up my castle. Looks a little squirrely. Yeah, well, that's part of the castle. There's more to the castle. There's even more castle back over. Back over there, so it goes. It's hard to tell from here because the mountain's in the way there. Yeah, as long as the Ender Dagger doesn't come to my castle, he's fine. I don't want to kill him prematurely. Kind of been playing. So I've been pretty much just playing in my world. I've been playing in Jesse's. Fan of this. Been playing a little bit in Jesse's world too. And then of course this. I mean, and I have been working on this project the whole time. It gets monotonous after a while, you know, a whole trunk full of ice, you know, so I've been playing with it bits and pieces. I do some mining here and there, and it's kind of the kicker. How's Kittenville tonight? So, I mean, kind of the reason I'm doing this is because of the fact that Hope Castle, that last humongous version of it no longer exists. The only thing left is the Memorial Tower. So I mean, there isn't really much that is currently surviving right now of that. So just kind of chilling, building. Buying quick brick. I can find the right pieces. So I picked up from a guy in the Aphel's, the community, pick up a community thing. So I picked up some stuff there. Let me go visit the ceiling on this one. So basically, it's been a little bit of building of the old castle too. Newcastle's getting a fair amount of stuff. I mean, Old Castle for the most part has been counted for all except for the keep, which I don't think is coming down. So I kind of feel playing with the same piece almost. It's having my eyes drift a bit too, which is kind of weird. So. Been playing around the oceans too. Did find a couple treasure maps, but have been unable to locate the treasure chests. Kind of a little bit more difficult to find than I thought. I mean, they said, oh, it's all going to be the same element around it. It's supposed to be near a beach, and yeah. A couple times I looked, I couldn't find anything that I was searching for. Again. But yeah, this will probably be the Mecca. When this is finished, this will probably be maybe the main spawn point inside the castle walls. So which gives me a couple years maybe to get this sucker just rocking, because I mean it's still not terrible shape. It's getting there. Kind of did that too. Kind of a little spacey tonight. Cool pirate I got. I got to get a ton done. I got these 5, and then I got 4 more stacks back near the junction of the castle. I guess I'm not doing that. I was thinking I was maybe going to start with some staircases in the towers too, but I guess those might exist, might not exist either. Sorry. Yeah, see, this will probably get people busy too, because I'm staring at the sky. So let's see. Okay. Whoa. Guess we'll what's that, another base of the wall section, because it looks like I started doing some stuff in that corner too, it looks like at one point in time. Built it up a little bit, probably because it was in the back. It's in the back corner, probably a good place to build it up a little bit so people can see how far it's come or whatnot. I need to get rid of that overhang too. That's kind of here. There should be some white. I have to pass on putting those up, maybe. I'm thinking there. Cube dissolve. Okay. Before my brain started working, I realized I used the wrong tool. So. I'll have to clean that up because those white bricks should be in there. I don't know what happened to them. I placed a fair amount of blocks tonight. Definitely a few stacks. Let's see where we at. Maybe we be nice over here. Grass. There's some ice here. Well, good news is I guess it's going to go a little bit longer. This is over that. There's the white I was looking for. We'll put that white back in. And the white's just kind of, it's a nice thing to have on the base. It was maybe possibly going to be white before I found the packed ice, which I thought, yeah, it technically is clear, but as a clear ice castle, this, the packed ice made the most sense. So that's kind of what we're doing. So. Okay. No, that's right. I don't know where I was thinking I was going, but. It's raining. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I feel a little more tired than I normally do. Shoot. I let it slip. That's the dangerous part, is I can't afford to have this sucker just explode on me. That would be ultimate danger. Found more ice, so unfortunately, I'm gonna keep. Just kind of gonna try and get a basic outline done, I guess. Looks like we're almost back to the actual start, the original start where I started earlier. That's where we're quitting for this right now. We'll go put this up. We're going to grab my cart. We'll kind of show off. I have a cart up here. Actually, no, I think I have a cart right where I need it. Okay, so put this guy back here. Okay, so it looks like I still got. Looks like I got a row. 30, yeah, so it's not bad. So we'll leave this here. This thing, this. Okay. So we're gonna go for a ride. We're going for a ride. Fix all that. Oh, I actually forgot. It's on the other side of this wall over here. Okay, so any one of these guys. So here we go. We're going. Actually, let's see. So we're going up to the top. Going all the way up to the top. Oh, you know, actually, I'm going to have to get up right in here. Hopefully my cart will stop without me in it. Yeah, it should. Okay, so we'll go up here. It's snowing. So I built that rail system to go to the other side of my oh, you know what, I think I just fell in a hole. Okay. So if you look over there, you can actually see, actually, you know what, I'm gonna have to clear the sky, clear the air. Going all the way. We're going above the clouds. So I'm gonna clear the weather here. Weather clear. So you can kind of see it as it clears up. So you can kind of see what's going on here for the castle there. And kind of you can see it. So it's getting pretty good size. So I mean this lower corner here all has the tops on those wall sections. That's outlined. As you can see, those upper hills in the background hide some of the other stuff, but so I mean, that's gonna be pretty good size. And you can see this is the original keep from the original Lego keep that I still have. That's kind of sitting over here. So so yeah, pretty good size. It's gonna be a pretty good massive structure. The keep will be kind of straight out there in the middle, kind of right in this area right here. And then there should be a town that would actually stretch out here, which I got to figure out how to do it because I already tried to redirect the river, which failed. So the river might just, I don't know, I'll have to figure out how to maybe do a river or something, or do something. I'll figure out how to make that work. So, but that's it for today. That's all I'm gonna do for now. So, thanks for watching.